Did our new mastermind series class, which is going to be June 5th at 4:30 Eastern. This is how to grow your small account part 2. You do not have to watch the first one to have the second one, but I highly recommend it because it is the basis and the foundation leading into part 2, which was how to grow your small account. It was $199 if you were able to buy that before the class. It's almost 2 hours, but it is a full 90-minute class with Q&A. You guys will be able to rewatch that as much as you want. If you did buy the first one, there is a discount code that you guys can use. I can't just blurt it out because it's only if you bought the first one. So head over to our Discord, look at the channel that is for the replay of that video, and you guys will see the actual discount code that is listed inside of there. You can find it in our store if you go to americandreamtrading.com. To sign up for any of the services, of course, website is always here. $200 for our regular membership gets you immediately into Zoom. You can see every trade I make. You'll get hot stock picks, the videos on demand, the IPO center, and the pre-market setup, all with the regular $200 membership. When you're ready to step it up, though, I highly recommend the VIP membership. You'll be able to start trading early at 4 a.m. You'll get to trade with some of our other millionaires inside of that room. You guys will get masterclass training with me every day at 8:15. You'll get the VIP lounge, all of those hot stock picks, pre-market setup. You're going to get the IPO center, the videos on demand, all of the workshop classes for free, and we put one of those on every single month. You'll get all the VIP training videos, the trading view indicators. These were designed specifically based on my 2-minute EWO, which, by the way, no trader in the world has ever used what we are doing with the Elliott Wave Oscillator. And we have a lot of people finding success, obviously, with this. You'll also get VIP seating at the meetups. If you are a VIP member and you want more training, VIP Gold, you can add that on for an additional $2,500 a year. Right now, as one of the specials that I have, this could go away, but right now, if you sign up for the VIP Gold, you will also get a free one-on-one with a moderator. That is a $500 value just for that. You'll get all the mastermind classes. You get every mastermind class for free during your subscription. You'll get 1 hour of tech support if you need it, so we can remote in. We can help you set up those charts. Anything specific, right, that will get you going, we can help you with that. You're also going to get, for the first time ever, weekend training. We've been doing it every Saturday at 11 a.m. Eastern. And because it's the weekend, it is literally like a one-on-one. You'll also get our news service showing us everything, right, that's going on in the market, and breakout rooms. So anytime we do a breakout room, that's only for VIP Gold members. You guys will be able to access that. Use your affiliate account. You guys will also get a piece of everything. So you have family members, neighbors, people in your church, people that you guys want to help out. You can give them your link, and that will also give you a kickback immediately. It's immediate. As soon as they pay for it, you guys will get money. You'll see it into your monies that you can just withdraw. Send them to americandreamtrading.com.
American Dream Training, okay? Because we train and we train hard, so that when it's time to actually trade, we know what the hell we're doing.
You have now stumbled into americandreamtrading.com, where we trade shares and options. I will show you about swing trading, long-term trading, dividend stocks, high-yield income stocks, covered calls, cash secure puts, diagonal and credit spreads, debit spreads. I will teach you everything there is to know about the entire market. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. I can't believe I get paid to help all of you get paid. This is such a wild thing.
What is going on? Welcome, welcome, welcome. We got Mark McC here. We got Nana in the house. What's going on?
I'm here today. I'm here. Woo!
Welcome. Guys, this is American Dream Trading's The Aftermarket Live Chat and Watch Party. I'm your host, Jan J Video Reacts. I like to call Mark my co-host because he is always here no matter what. We got Nan on here today. She is also one of the moderators in the group, and she is amazing. She has a lot of knowledge, and I love it when she comes here and drops nuggets for us. This is a stream that has been created by traders, us traders, for us traders, to just kick back, girl, just chill, talk about our day trading in the stock market, focus on coaches' strategies, and have fun and just decompress. So you'll have 3 links that are located in the top of this live stream. One is AmericanDreamTrading.com. That's where you will go to become a member of American Dream Trading. If you are not a member, click that link. It goes through all the services right on the front page. As you saw in the video just a little while ago, we've got the VIP Gold Complete, which includes every service that we have. And then you've got the VIP, and then you've got the premium membership. But let me tell you about that VIP Gold, man. I mean, come on, one-on-one, a free one-on-one. That's a $500 value by itself. And every day you get mastermind classes with Coach, even though he does masterminds every couple of months, which are included with that. Hot stock picks, monthly workshop classes, trading view indicators, you name it. Weekend sessions. I mean, isn't it amazing, guys?
Oh yeah.
You can't beat it. We are all, of course, members. Okay. So, and shout out to Coach Chad W. Christian. He's a 30-year stock market vet, and he trains us how to get in trades, out of trades, and pretty much everything in the middle. He's traded in almost every market condition imaginable. Okay. And that's the cool thing about it is we're not call-out chasers over here. He trades us to be actual. Yeah. He trades us to be stock market traders, right? So.
Right.
If you want to learn how to trade for real and not just learn how to draw some Fibonacci retracements and all of that crap, then come here. This is where you learn for real. Okay.
And you do not need a ton of money to be successful. I have one of the proof here in this group. I have a very tiny account, and I've been able to push it pretty well. And I went officially today. My retirement account was at $1,000 in September. It's now over $5,000. So 6 months, pretty good.
Way to go, honey. Way to go.
So one trade at the time. Today I went a little bit nuts. I sent a screenshot, but you guys all saw it in the profit and loss. I went nuts, but I made almost $400 today. I was like, crank it up.
Hey, what did you make that on? Apple?
Well, strangely, Apple looking really good. I'm like, I cannot miss that. So true story, when it started to go down, I buy 3 little contracts, and I kind of ride that thing for a while, but it kind of started retracing. So it stopped me out. And then you got talk about that news, and I was like, oh crap, I should have stayed in it. But I'm back in it with 2 contracts, and I ride that thing all the way down. So, yay.
We got the Apple dollars in the house.
I usually don't touch the Apple. I've beaten my ass a few times in the past, so usually that's not my thing. But strangely, it was Apple today. It was Tesla. I rode Tesla up and down today. Fucking kick ass on Tesla today. So which is so weird because I usually don't touch those 2, and I'm like, I mean, you saw the screenshot. This is insane what I did today.
Well, good for you.
So I was like, I don't know. I feel like I was in, you know what? I was in the zone. I was able to read it right. I followed the level and everything. I listened to Coach, and boom, like today I just like, bam.
Just hammered that pig, right? Wow.
So
sorry, honey. I know you're watching. I didn't mean to say hammer that pig.
I like bacon.
I like bacon too.
I don't eat meat.
Okay.
Yeah, we've heard.
But anyway, it was pretty phenomenal. So yeah, for people out there who think like you need a ton of money to make money, this is so not true. I also work into a very tiny account, which is 100 to 500. When I get to 500, get the money out, keep on coming back and forth, because I want to show people who are new with no money that they can do it with another $1. Yes, even traded options, you can do that. It's one too tiny option at a time, but it works. They're efficient. It works. It's not impossible. The proof is in the pudding. And what I'm going to do, I'm thinking about starting next month in April. I'm going to do a quick term of every day of what I'm doing in terms of trading and show my P&L every day to show everybody how it evolves. Because I think some people still don't believe it. I think when they see what's going to happen, they might realize that it's totally possible. So I'm going to start doing that because I want to show that It is possible. And yes, there's a couple of times you're not going to see in the red because you will have a little bit of red here and there because it is part of the deal. But you will see that it's very maintained and very like, you know what, it passes on level. I just sell it because this is, you're supposed to do that. So, but so far it's been fantastic. Last time it took me not even 3 weeks to go to $500, which is insane. I was like, what the fuck?
Wow.
Yeah. So it's all about being patient and find the right trade at the right time and just ride that sucker, you know. So here's the key: when you do one contract, you cannot shade. So it's all about raising your stop. Instead of shading, you're raising your stop. That's the secret with one contract options, and it's been working really well. So here we go.
Good. We'll look forward to seeing that.
Yeah, and I think it's important to realize that in this group, you can come with $100 or $1 million or anything between. The strategy work on all the levels. It's the same thing. It doesn't matter, because here's the secret: if you cannot grow $100, you cannot grow 1 million. Period.
That's
you
right.
can't. It's the same thing. The same idea, it's the same strategy. It's all about percentage. It's all about the same level, the same stop, the same shading technique. It's the same idea. So if you can push $100 to 500 easily and in a short time frame without losing your shirt, like you're really good at following the rule, then yes, you can play bigger and yes, you're going to be successful. And it's what coach taught me, because me, I came in this group with $3,000, but I blew it twice. And he had to grab me and say, Nana, what the hell are you doing? No, this is what you're going to do. You're going to be $100 and you're going to be
you had a one-on-one with him, didn't you?
You make it to 500 and you're going to do it again and again and again and again and again. So, and
you had a one-on-one, right?
Because of my financial situation with my husband, I'm not sure, because I cannot have a big account because it's not right now. By the way, we filed it yesterday, so this is official. So in 2 to 6 months, we should be free. So it's like, it was a good thing, because it kind of, oh crap, it's only $100. So you pay attention on the trade you're choosing. I find myself like, I don't like it. No, I don't want it. Like, not trading. Which is like, before I used to trade all the time, and this is why I was all over the place. Since then, it's like, okay, yeah, I like it. Look, it meets all the criteria. In, out, take my money, next day, one trade, that's it.
So let me ask you a question. You had a one-on-one with Coach, right?
Yes.
Okay, so is that some of the stuff he went over, like make sure that you wait for the perfect setup? Because I hear you talk about it, I hear Eric Smoto talk about it. I mean, I know that is the way to go, but for the new people down there, that's, you wait for the perfect setup. This is the thing with the one-on-one with Coach or any of the moderator. This is what they teach you. They're gonna kind of ask you a bunch of questions, and Coach know me pretty well, because I'm doing the call out. They said, no, you're great at call out, but I think you're too excited, you're too eager to trade. And he said, you need to slow down your horses. He said, I love you call out. You know how to read a chart. But I think sometimes you're too impatient with yourself and you're too eager. He said, you need to calm the shit down that. And we talk about it psychologically, that if you make good trades, it will get you too excited and you do not know how to call off, because you want to see that every day, which will not happen. And he had to literally lecture me about that. He said, this is not how it works. It's one little trade at a time. So I need you to forget all that, forget those good trades you had in the past, but you have to focus on the bad one, which is showing you all over the place. They say you are going to have to be patient with yourself. And he was right. I mean, you understand what was wrong with me in terms of psychology and make it work, which is phenomenal. And it was hard at the beginning. The first time it took me forever, because I was like, well, no. But then slowly it's starting to roll and then, I mean, 5 times, 6 times now I've done it. It's working. So I'm about to do it again. So then I'm gonna try to screenshot everything and to show the involvement. Small accounts matter as well as big one.
And we want to encourage the new traders, the one who are learning that it's possible.
Waiting for the cops to come. And
That's awesome.
It costs like $1,400.
Who's got the background noise?
Yeah, it's crazy.
Say you, Ted?
I'm still waiting for the payback because he's supposed to.
Ted, you need to mute Ted.
One of you has a video running behind. There we go, Ted. There we go.
Everybody's in the house. What's going on? We got Government Cheese up in the house. We got Ted. We've got Ted brought in the Discord or the Zoom call. I have it on mute right now because we're trying to go ahead and get through the opening of the show, and there's a lot of background noise. So give me 2 seconds and I'll unmute you. Or you can mute yourself. I'll unmute you. That way you can control your mute. So that when you're ready to talk, you can talk. Where is it? Where'd I go? You hear me? You there, Ted?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
You see the gang?
I do. What's up, everybody?
What's up?
How are you?
All right.
That's awesome.
Hey, Gailey.
Hey.
Who made money on Apple today? I want to know who made money on Apple today. Raise your hand. Put a one down in the chat if you made money on Apple today, like Coach would do it, Coach style. Put a 1 in the chat if you made money on Apple today. That is crazy what happened. Oh my God. So let's talk about it. So the Dios, where is it? I had a thumbnail. What happened to it? Wow. What the hell? Okay, well, I did have a thumbnail in here. Unfortunately, Apple was sued for a monopoly. Okay, they have Apple Pay, they've got the iPhones, they've got the Apple Watch, and they were sued by the government for monopolizing. I want to know from you guys, do you think that was fair to Apple? Is it not limiting capital? It's capitalistic society, right? How are you capping?
You can buy whatever.
Capping capitalism.
Dawn, I don't really care myself.
That's the same thing. Like, I don't have anything. I'm on Google or Android. I mean, this is an Android phone, and I use Google Pay, so I don't see that as a monopoly. So what the hell are you talking about? So
and then you've got Nate who says, "I don't care. I made money off of it. That's all that matters."
That's what I'm saying.
Exactly. You know what?
Yeah.
I don't like Apple, but I will write that sucker down, make money off of it.
Thank you, definitely. But I don't think it's fair. You know, I think, look, they're in business. They make products. So they kicked ass. Why should they pay a penalty? Because they happen to be a top-notch company and blew up. I mean, listen,
when has the DOJ been
keep
fair?
up. What's that?
When has the DOJ been fair?
Right. Good point.
Yeah.
So
Market manipulation is nothing new.
yeah. So poor
And
Apple.
Dawn, you know, just you may not have been here when I mentioned it before, but I am I don't want to say I'm anti-Apple. I do not own any Apple products. I'm not a fan of them. I'm a Google person. I'm an Android person. But I respect what they did for technology. And there's no monopoly. This Garland Merrick is he's just pissed he's not in the Supreme Court, and he needs to make a name for himself. That's all this is.
Yeah, because they're just doing business. You know what I mean? So I was just curious to see who thought what on that. So you got Ted. How'd you do today? Did you make money on that? Well, of course, you make money every day, don't you?
I did okay. I wasn't a barn burner today, but yeah, I made a couple grand off of.
I know who did burn the barn down. We all know. Is somebody named Government Cheese in the house?
Government cheese.
What'd you do today, Nate?
I just kept trading today. I made a little money on the after hours too. I made another $1,600 on the after hours just before I got in here. Yeah.
Wow.
So
FedEx.
I went on Boyle and made a little money, BOLY and NVFY. I traded both of those. I made
Okay.
1400 on Boyle and 190 on NVFY.
Wow.
On my phone.
Which one did you do? Did you do on the phone? You don't even like the phone. Did you do the weeds or did you do the
No, I
scalp?
jumped in it. Right
Okay.
off right after the market closed. I jumped right in it.
Cool.
Jumped right in it.
Wow. Mark, how'd you do today, bud?
3,600. 30. What I do? $3,675.
Woo!
Mark, you be killing it. Mark is killing it.
Wow,
Mark is my hero.
$3,600, Mark. What, on Apple or did you mix it up?
Well, 800.
I know you did some pre-market.
800 plus was in the pre-market, and then I did the Apple, of course, made a couple thousand on that, and then, well, I made most of the money on Apple, on the Apple put. Got in late, even still did well, and then did a little bit of the Reddit IPO, got in and got out, sold. Like $6 a share profit on that, or $5 a share, something, whatever it was, $5 or $6 a share on that, and dumped it pretty much at the top when it pulled back. So, yeah,
Nice.
so it worked out pretty good. I channel scalping into pre-market like crazy, in and out, in and out, in and out.
I forgot about that IPO.
Yeah, it was short-lived. It wasn't all that exciting, really.
Wow.
I feel like I'm the only one that's animated in our group here.
What's happening?
But yeah, Mark McSee, you're setting the world on fire, man.
Well,
Mark is killing it.
I'm trying to get that little bit of that channel trading down, getting in and getting out. And I've been fortunate enough to find stocks, at least one stock, sometimes two, that get into that channel. They go down to a strong support and they run it up in a pre-market. It goes up, hits resistance, comes all the way back down, and rinses and repeat. And I'm able to play it 4 or 5 times in a couple hours, each one of them.
And eventually
really worked out well. Yeah.
That is
well,
awesome.
it did. Matter of fact, it was that KALV or VL, KAA.
I think that was it.
KALV.
Yeah.
It channeled in stayed in the same channel for quite a while, and then it moved up a level, channeled there for a while, and then it be bought back forth, went up to a third level, went up there, and then it just dropped like a bomb, went back down to the bottom channel there, and then it dropped down further. So it was in 3 main channels that I worked that one. I was able to at least get 1 or 2 trades out of each channel. So it worked pretty good. I mean, you got to do your charts. You got to go out a ways, do your support resistance lines right away, so you know where to look for the channel to start forming when it does, right? So, because with first 4 o'clock in the morning, it's just making its initial move. You don't, unless you chart it out right away, you don't know where those levels are at. So I hit it and try to get the lines in, or at least get me some major lines down, support and resistance, so I can kind of see if it does tend to honor those lines.
Yeah.
Don't move up above them. And especially pre-market,
like
they tend to do that.
The channel trading better, and with the turbo keys, has that made all the difference for you?
Well, yeah, for that kind of trading, it does. Yeah.
It's just more for your.
Yeah.
What's that, Kelly?
Turbo keys are the devil.
That channel trading is just more for your arsenal. I mean, there's scalping, 2-minute VWOs, and channel.
Yeah, that's what I'm kind of looking for too, because
channel screws most people up because they want it to go one direction or the other. Meanwhile, you can play it both ways the whole time.
Yeah, well, I'm not shorting anything,
Right.
Just playing
Mark,
it up. That's a bad thing about it.
I hope some of these people that come in here in the morning with us, I hope someone with the small accounts jumped on Apple today.
Well, I hope so too. I mean, I consider myself a small account, and I made a couple thousand on it, so almost. I don't think it was.
Yeah.
I got them all bunched together. I didn't break them all down. I had so many trades, I just lumped them all together with the values and the 1375.
I'm just in a really bad habit of
2,300 on Apple's what I did. That's what it was. I'm just kind of looking to the future when the market's not a bull, right? Not running full all the way up or all the way down. When things get boring and we watch the paint dry, you got to have a way to make a profit out of that. And channel trading provides that.
Right.
That's true. because most people don't want to tackle channel trading. You know what I mean? So, and
Well,
you know,
that's because they don't know how to do it, Don. It's really tedious trading because you really have to watch the bottom and the top of that stock. I mean, and then you got to get to know the channel. I mean, so
Yeah.
it's
and
really
supporting
fun to do.
resistance lines help with that too. So.
Yeah.
Well, the bad thing is I'm missing 50% of the trade because I can't play down. I can't short. I don't have a margin account,
Exactly.
I think I could short successfully. I mean, it's like playing a put, and I understand, your finger is the stop, and it's in control of that.
Yeah.
But, I don't have a margin account. Most of them stocks aren't shortable anyway because they're tiny stocks. Right. But
yeah.
But
and
well,
the
if
L2,
I did it,
the L2 is golden with that. The L2 literally tells you what the levels. I mean, Nate has really, and he got it from Coach. We are all watching the L2 now because of what you have really managed to show us and open our eyes to with that. So thank you for that, because that's amazing.
Yeah,
if you ain't getting up at 4 a.m. just because you don't like getting up at that time, if you got no obligation to be anywhere at 4 a.m. and you ain't getting up, oh well, I'll take that money.
Yeah.
Right.
Nate will take that money. Don will take that money. Ted will take that money.
Every day. Every day. But it was a wonderful day today. I tell you, it was a wonderful day.
How wonderful was it, Nate?
It was good, Mark. I mean,
how good, Nate? How good, Nate? Nate, how much money
Give
did
it
you
to
make
us
today?
You listen to the sound of Coach's voice.
Oh,
yes.
Yes.
We want the amount.
Ted, I said to myself, most of the time I don't listen to a lot of coach runners because I don't see the setup a lot of times, or I get in too late on the setup. But this morning, some reason I just could not resist it, and I just dumped everything in it and walked out of there with about 121,000.
Nice.
Wow.
You know what's so nuts is I just always play a certain amount of. I mean, I'm in this bad habit, and I knew in my brain that this was the time to do a big bet, and I didn't go big. I don't know why. I just kind of played it. I got 2,000 out of it, but it's just as easy to add a zero to those contracts. I don't know why I didn't do it.
Good
just
job.
One trade. Just one trade anyway.
Ted, I have been talking about it all week. All week, I have been saying that I was going to dump my money in a trade. Yeah. And today I was not even thinking about that today. And if something Coach said, I was like, oh my God, this is the trade. I'm just going to go for the gusto. And I wasn't even at the computer. I did it on my phone in the truck going to the barbershop and had to pull over side the road.
I heard. And you actually had to pull over,
to take off when I heard him to say you got to go back, and I was like, oh crap.
Yeah, I had to pull over. I didn't know whether my anxiety was gonna kick in, so I said, let me just pull over in case something happened. And oh man, it was just a perfect trade. My barbers, when I pulled up at the barber shop, I was up to about 71,000. And my barbers were looking at me like, you better come on in here. You done already called ahead of time. And I'm like, I can't move. I need to stay out here.
So how was your anxiety on this trade then? You have it under control?
Believe it or not, I didn't twitch.
Good.
It did not affect me at all. And man, I'm gonna tell you, I did something that Coach here always tells everybody else to do, and y'all know I don't do it, which is
You want to put that out there?
Shave off. That's what I did. And I told him, I said, Coach, I'm gonna shave off half of it. And he would say, good idea. And then I shaved off half, and the other half that I was still trading just kept going. Then I added 75 more contracts to it. And that's what brought me over. And I was like, oh my God, I'm dumping it all. I can't take this anymore.
And we all laughed at you this morning when you had a hot mic, didn't know your mic was open, and you lost $200. We thought you had a heart attack or something. We're like, uh-oh, Nate.
No,
right?
man.
Nate, and you didn't answer right away.
Nothing like making $100,000 going down the road in your pickup.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you, Gilly, that trade this morning, I did not want y'all to hear me make that mistake, but I did not realize my mic was still open. And when I saw that wick, I looked at it and could not push the button to get out, and $200 just disappeared. And I was like, "Oh shit! Oh my God, I know better." I mean, I really coach was like, "What was that?" And I didn't realize it was me. I didn't know it was me.
Moderator shuts you down.
Man, I'm a sore loser. I'm gonna tell you, I was just a sore loser. But it was good.
Listen, just like Coach said, it's nothing wrong with that, man. I mean, look at what all that you've done. That shows how disciplined you are. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I mean, a lot of people who have way less account sizes aren't as disciplined as you are and should be, and aren't. If they were as disciplined as you, maybe they would have money, not just from trading, but from keeping what they made.
Yeah, and I appreciate that, y'all. I really do. But sometimes I try to perfect it. Yeah, try to perfect what I do, and I knew better when I saw that. I knew better, and I still let it happen to me. I was like, what the hell?
We all do that once in a while.
You're human.
I still sometimes find myself, I listen to, I'm like, no, come on.
Yes, yeah. Nana, it was different though. I'm gonna tell you, I'm glad all I did was huff and puff, because normally I would hit the desk, cuss, and say a couple of other words.
Wow.
So I take it real bad. I really do. I take it personally.
Wow.
I need to calm
I'm glad
down.
it worked out. I'm glad it worked out. I'm glad it worked out.
Yeah.
Because right after that, you killed it. You know what I mean? So, speaking of killing it, for all you new people, Coach has rules to live by, rules to trade by, and these rules not only help you make money, but they help you hold on to the money you got. Let's take a look.
Yeah. Hey, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Never lose more than 1 to 3% ever of your total account value in any given day. Always make sure you have stop losses on each and every single trade, whether it's shares or options. Make sure you guys are practicing base hits. Don't be trying to go for those home runs. Everybody be cool with that. Every once in a while you'll get the home runs, but that comes back to our other rule. Let the runners run and stop out the losers. All right? So if we're getting hammered on something and it's going against you, just get out of there. If you're new to trading, do not trade in the first 30 minutes of the day or the last hour, ever. And if you are new to trading, do not use real money. You should be using simulated trainers, and you can use them on all sorts of different accounts. TD has them. TradingView, you can do rewinds. There's all sorts of stuff. Don't come in with real money blowing up your account. That is not how you want to learn. I want to make you a stock market trader and not just another call-out chaser.
All right, those are the rules. You guys heard it. You know, make sure that you follow them, and you'll keep most of the money that you earn in the stock market.
Here.
So who's your friends you got with you there, Ted?
Nobody's animated. Nobody turned on their video. Guys, turn on your videos. Say hi to the rest of the crew. I've got
What's going on, Zoom?
I have 2 Papa Todds on either side of me.
I'm going to go ahead and do a quick roll call.
Oh, I'm doing over here first. I got.
No. What?
Okay.
What?
Well, I was actually in the middle.
Were you getting ready to do that? Okay.
Well, no, I was.
Go ahead.
I was naming off the people to see if they were going to join.
Okay.
But that's all right. Do your roll call.
Okay, because I normally do it, and I'll give you the floor right after. Okay. Shout out to Miranda. Thank you, Miranda, for putting the links at the top of the video. I appreciate you, honey, so much. Shout out to Angela. Shout out to Ardalan with the pink hand. What's up? What's up? Shout out to Darn Cricket. How are you, Darn Cricket? Mark McSee, who is up here on the panel with us. Chicken Nugget. What's going on, Chicken Nugget? We got, I signed in with the wrong account. Oh my God. We got Mike Clark. How are you, Mike Clark? And we got Billy. Oh, Billy Mack, when are you coming back? Thank you, Billy Mack, for coming back today. I appreciate you. We've got Gilly.
Gilly.
We got Kevin CM. We got Vegan Knowledge, my beautiful wife. Shout out to you, baby. I love you. Thank you for hanging out. We got Leslie in the chat. We got Chris Esposito. What's going on, Chris? That's a name I don't recognize. If you're new to American Dream Trading, make sure you hit that subscribe button. We're trying to get Coach to 15,000 subscribers. And right now we are at, where are we? We're at 10,000. Okay, I clicked the button. Why didn't it work? Okay, there we go. We're at 10,459. We've got 4,541 to go. That's going to be cool when we hit that finally. Bucket, I see you down there in the chat, Bucket. Jay Waffle, what's going on, bud? How are you? And I think that might be, James L. Hey, James L., what's going on? How are you? DJ Vinny is in the house. What's up, Vinny? How are you, brother? Hopefully you made some money. You put some ones in there. You made money on Apple today. Welcome.
DJ always makes money.
He always makes money. Shout out to Living It Up. That's also a new name. If you're not a member, make sure you click that link at the top and get subscribed. Bubbles! Bubbles, what's up, sweetie? How come you don't come hang out on the panel? Come on up here with us. Who else we got coming in the panel in the back end here? Oh, that's Gilly. I'm sorry, you can't stay with us now.
I got an appointment I got to get to, so I'll see you at 4 a.m.
All right, Mark. Thanks for coming and hanging out as usual.
All right.
See you, Mark.
All right. See you
later.
See you later.
Shout out to the Corbin. Is the Corbin the same one that's driving the truck? Is that you, Corbin? We got Rob InSoFlow. What's up, Rob? We got Christina in the house. Mustang Chris Hamilton. What is going on, everybody? Special K. It's been a minute. What's up, Special K? And there we have it. Thank you, everybody, for coming and hanging out. And we're going to try to give you a good show tonight. We're not going to be on here long. Just want to go ahead and decompress from the day. Ted, please. We got the Zoom call in here. Please let us know who is with us on the Zoom call.
No, we're all good. Everybody, I encourage you guys to go over to YouTube and join the panel over there. I don't hear a lot of activity on the Zoom call, so I think people have left. We're down to 100 participants, and nobody's turned on their camera. So I'll just encourage them to go over to the YouTube call. Sorry, YouTube for ADT. And join the panel.
Cool.
See you, Zoomers.
All right, have a good one.
Take care now.
Who is that, Victoriano?
Come
on over, Victoriano.
Yeah, it's me. I'm trying to get the camera working, but I'm not able to.
Yeah, nobody's got their camera.
Have a great show. Yeah, my
Papa
phone
Todd,
is not working.
he
right now.
disappeared.
Papa Todd disappeared, huh?
Yeah, and we got some people they're already over there, I think, as well.
They're probably already over here too, because some people I think are on both.
Yeah, I think I saw Christina. Oh, Papa Todd. Yeah.
I hate joining this on a cell phone. My phone rings like nonstop, and I always get kicked out. But I work a lot too. I'm a whore. I trade and work and trade and work. And trade and work. Anytime someone calls me, hey, you want to make $7? I'm like, sure. I'm a whore. I work all the time.
Gilly, let me tell you something. Remember, I don't know if you remember me saying this. We had this lady that used to tip us $100 every time we would deliver to her house. We still do her deliveries.
Nice.
If she calls, I don't give a shit what we're doing. We pack our asses up and we go get that food. $100. every time.
You know what? You made me remember something. So let me tell you a story, guys. A few years back, I used to work in a bar in the club in Orange County, California. Right, very that kind of club. Okay. And I'm going to tell you, there is a guy that used to come here over there, and he didn't give a shit about drinks and everything, but this guy was always in pain with his shoulder. So I just just a shoulder like that. This guy was giving me $100 for 5 fucking minutes of rubbing his shoulder. Fuck, I'm going to do that every time you show up. Just saying, it's the best $100 you're going to make in 5 minutes.
Wow.
Yeah, that kind of stuff goes on in Orange County all the time.
Yeah.
You didn't have to do anything wrong. Just a rub on the shoulder.
No, I know. That's totally Orange County.
Wait for the $200 demands and see how creepy it gets.
Wow.
Totally kidding.
Right. Yeah, she's going to be rubbing more than a shoulder.
Family show.
I couldn't help it. Oh, God. Where's the jar? Where's the jar?
Totally fine.
I do see that Nana's blushing a little bit. and to make a French woman blush is saying something.
Wow. Blue Rouge. I started to say Moulin Rouge, but no.
No, that was a good movie. If you want French accent, you ask me, okay?
Wow. Moulin Rouge. I know everybody. Christina, come on up here. I heard you in the Zoom call today making 5 Gs.
What's the ceiling? Yeah, talk about your day there.
Yeah, come tell us about it.
What's your ceiling there, Gilly?
I love his ceiling.
But I had to go to the back of it. I'm in my shop.
Oh, that's kind of cool. Oh, okay. So it's one of those. Oh, nice.
Yeah,
it's one of those things that you see. It's like aluminum shelter kind of thing.
No, it's a 40 by 60 steel building. I'm working on a brand new Suburban. Hail damage on it.
It must be so great to have that, a place that you could just take any big vehicle and you know that you could just park it indoors.
I had my motorhome in here for quite a while. You can pull a semi in here.
Oh my God.
Did
you build it?
Well, no, it's actually my dad. I overhauled it. I put a hell of a lot of money in it. But yeah, you can do a lot. You can do anything. This is an ultimate man cave. I love it.
So a buddy of mine has something like that, and he's got a section of it that is the man cave, for like bars and entertaining and stuff like that. But
I don't have that kind of money, but I did go to Menards and put in counters, and there's a washer, dryer, a stove, a fridge, a stereo, and all my bar signs and shit all over the place. And
oh, that's cool.
But it's what I got. I've seen some big dollar stuff, but I'm not big dollar, so. But
you will.
Yeah, I hope so.
You got a cot in there too?
Bubbles is offering Nana. Bubbles says that you can massage her back anytime. And
okay.
And my guess is that you could probably make that an OnlyFans and make money off of it.
My rate might go up.
That's funny. My sister is a massage therapist. And she's actually.
Oh my gosh, who's French?
My sister is a massage therapist, and she is part of ADT. She doesn't trade much, but she's actually with the Olympic swimmers. So she gets to rub down the most chiseled bodies on the planet. But yeah, she goes with the USA Olympic swimmers. Wherever they go, she goes.
What is she, like their personal masseuse?
Yeah.
Nice.
It's pretty cool. Yeah, it's a neat thing.
Nice gig.
She loves it. Yeah. I mean, I don't know how the hell she got into that. You got to know somebody for them to even look at you. I mean,
right?
So
I'm going to tell you, if I become millionaire, I will hire definitely a full-time masseuse for myself.
My sister, she's got strong hands. You'll end up with bruises and shit all over you. It hurts. It hurts so bad.
I think I want to get one of those chairs.
You know something? Jen and I, when we went to Paisley Park and then we headed home, we stopped off at a place where you can get food and all of that, and they had like a whole row of those massage chairs. And I'm gonna tell you something. I don't know what the hell. We just kept putting quarters in it and sitting in it, and then we sat in it for about an hour. You want to talk about fucking sore? Oh my God, my back was killing me. Like we overdid. Okay, maybe once, but to do it 4 or 5 times back to back, you're gonna end up hurting yourself. So
they get kind of irritating when they rub the same spot.
You have to go very slowly on massage. Like me, I used to
it's actually really good
go
for
for it. They will not do anything to me.
It's good for your white blood cell circulation too. So
yeah, you don't get clots and crap. Yeah, sitting is bad.
Yeah, just don't overdo it, right? I'll never do that.
Like everything.
Yeah, moderation. Moderation's key.
That's why we have moderators.
Me and Victoriano are both walking around. You guys getting motion sick yet?
I'm not even looking at it. I saw him when I brought him in.
And warning, Christina's going to be here in a few minutes. So, yeah.
It's going to be a threesome.
Oh, my God. Dawn.
I mean, come on.
What's going on right now?
It's after hours. It's after hours, man. It's ADT after dark.
It's the
this it's going sideways already.
So I wasn't here last night, but I did watch it just kind of skimmed through it, and I gotta agree. Like, we're trading all day long. Everybody stares at this crap all day long. This is fun. It's just bullshit. Yeah. And if you see something when
that's it.
I agree.
About course, let's bring it up. We'll all look at it, but I don't know. This is kind of fun for me, and it's not my YouTube either. I'm not in charge of this. I'm making the rules, but for me personally, this is great.
It's the whole spirit of ADT right here. I mean, this is what ties us together. And look, we can talk. Absolutely, there's some great things. If people are watching this for the first time, you should know that every single day we're out there trading and training. And it's all a full-time job for most of us. It's hard work. It's the most rewarding thing you'll ever do if you get your rules down and you get disciplined.
Yeah.
But in the meantime, we get to know each other and we have a good time.
We're regular people. We're not on 40 floors in Merrill Lynch or whatever. We're not in cubicles. They were just regular.
Well, I used to think that those guys were special.
Yep, me too.
I did too, Ted. I used to, you watch Wall Street, and you see them in the $2,000 suits.
Ivy League. Yeah. Ivy League. I mean, they're smarter than everybody else, right? And then I realized when I met Jimmy.
Need he say more?
I was like, wait a minute, you made what?
Yeah. And
he's like,
we all had that reaction.
And it was so funny because here we were studying candles and learning, terms, and Jimmy would just come in and say, well, here's shucks, this is all we do. It's like we're waiting in the weeds and we're which is like, yeah, Jimmy, that's called support.
Remember the t-shirt I did about trading with Jimmy? It was Waiting in the Weed, Waiting in the Clan, the Vortex.
The Vortex.
He has his own vocabulary, and I created t-shirts for that. Yeah.
And so what you realize is it doesn't take an Ivy League education. It doesn't take being smarter than anybody else. It just takes a commitment to learning the rules. And whatever you want to call it, once you learn the rules, you're golden. And Nate's the same way. I mean, he's the first to tell you that he's an aw shucks kind of South Carolina boy who's very disciplined about how he trades. And today, his discipline netted him over 100K, 120K on an opportunity that comes around once every couple months. Is this news trumps everything. We talk about it all the time. And today was a big news day. Unfortunately for Apple, they've got some bad news. And Nate swept down. And yeah, I mean, I guess everybody and their brother who has access to a computer would have picked up this information and done this on their own. But I tell you what, being part of a community where everybody's kind of shouting things out, we did it with earnings. You can know things a lot. You can take your network. We had something like 500 people online today.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe 600 people online today.
Yeah,
every day.
And that neural network of a whole bunch of eyeballs watching and the news items, and suddenly somebody raises their hand and say, "Hey, coach, this just came out 1 minute ago. DOJ is filing," and we were all in motion.
Yeah.
You
things.
You can't do that on your own. You need a community to bring that all together, and that's what you get here at ADT. So that's my commercial. But
that's awesome.
That's tuning in. That's what we're all about here.
That's awesome. And I'm going to tell you, it's a lot of people. One of the reasons why most people that try this fail is because they don't have somebody like Coach who is willing to take them under his wing, under his protective wing, and literally show them the right way to do this. Yep. Nate was one of those people, and Nate got in with Coach, and today was a prime example of the right person being in the right place at the right time. Sure, could any Tom, Dick, and Harry have traded Apple today and made money? Hell yeah. But when you've already grown your account to the size that Nate did, you're able to make moves that would make any Wall Street trader's head spin.
Yep.
120K on an hour's worth of work.
And he had dry powder for the cannon.
That's what I mean. Right person, right place, right fucking time.
Yeah.
So you can't beat that. You can't beat that. And the cool thing about Coach is he's trying to turn us all into being the right person who's at some point going to be Nate in the right place at the right time. And Ted, you're well on your way to being that. Nana, you're well on your way. Mark McCee's well on his way.
All I have to do is add a 0 to my commitments.
Hey, look, I'm pulling up the rear, but I will be there, guys. Trust and believe that. It will click.
Here's the thing. It's like when you know what you're talking about, when you have friends will start to have that conversation with, you can kind of say, let me show you a little bit what it's all about. I have 2 friends. I'm starting to show them about that group a little bit because I don't want to show them everything because I'm not supposed to, but a little bit in pieces. Sure. When I explain them the basic, they're like, really? Like, not like it's that simple, but when you dummy down the vocabulary into basic concept, because I think the financial advisor out there make it way too complicated. We know with their financial retracement and all that bullshit. Because it's just channeling. When you understand, it's all about understanding your level and just be patient. It's not that complicated. But when you start realizing explaining with dummy down vocabulary, I coach it. If you can explain that to a 5-year-old, it's gonna make it so much easier. So now I have 2 friends who are like trying to put their money in place because they want to join now because they have seen enough to be super interested to join the group because so you guys are really there to help each other. And that is the selling point. Yes, we are here to help each other. Yes, you have a question, we will answer. Yes, you have trouble, we'll help you. We don't let you dry in the dust because you had a bad trading day. I think, Don, you have your bad trading day. I had my bad trading day. Everybody had their bad trading day. But why we still here? Because we talk about it. Hey, I screw up. What did I do wrong? Can someone help me understand what I did wrong?
Yeah.
And we all had an answer. And we all went back to learning. We took the time and went back out there because it's like when you fell off your back, did you stop riding your back? You went back at it.
On the horse, got back on there.
And we also
you have to go back.
We also have dogs training. Gilly, how did your dog do today?
Winston. Winston.
Gilly.
The other one's pulling.
Did you train your dog to trade stocks?
Winston.
No. He's got some issues. I put something on Facebook.
What's wrong?
No, but Amanda, you're absolutely right. This is what it's all about.
What's wrong with Winston, Gilly?
He's got a screw loose. He does a thing. I don't know what it is.
Is he a French bulldog?
Yeah. He's such a good boy.
That's a Frenchie. Are you like paranoid that he's going to get stolen?
All the time.
Mine got out of the California. Mine got out of the snip. You got snip.
In California, remember Lady Gaga?
Yeah.
Your dog walker. Yeah, this is a big thing. People love to steal French bulldogs here in California.
They're $5,000 to $6,000.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see it too. Right out of a pet store. You know, you see that robbery shit where they just come in and grab whatever they want and leave.
Smash and grab,
They're
yeah.
doing that at pet stores. They're grabbing Frenchies and leaving. That's a bunch of crap.
The way you put that.
Oh my gosh.
They're grabbing Frenchies and leaving.
Yeah, like you just walk right past the parakeets and go straight to the French, right?
Yeah, Dana's like, you're grabbing me? What?
A
Wow.
good
That's
boy.
bold.
He's
That's pretty bold.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah,
we've
Mike,
got some
we just
Frenchies
got-
here. She will not let my Frenchies outside if I'm not with them with a buddy.
Nana says that's just a bulldog.
No, I know the difference between a Frenchie and a bulldog.
Oh yeah, he's just a mini version.
The difference between a French bulldog, a Frenchie bulldog, and a bulldog is
What are the differences?
when you kiss a bulldog, you can't use your tongue.
Oh.
But
It's
Yeah.
a family
with
show,
the
damn it.
Frenchies, anything goes, man.
Yeah.
I mean, seriously, you know what? I don't want to bust.
Hey, go, hey!
Coach.
Hey, go, hey.
Hey, Christina. Christina's in the house. Christina.
Oh my God, the estrogen is like flowing tonight.
That's right. Must be a full moon, huh?
Seriously, Coach, get that meeting going on. We're tired. We need to hang out all together. We're tired of waiting.
We need to pause.
Love you, Coach.
Ted, my house is full of vaginas. I think that's why I want the most.
Yeah,
Speaking
so
of that word,
so was this
speaking
house
of that
until we
word.
got the
When I
male
was-
cat that's spraying all over the place. He's trying to screw our 84-year-old cat because she's like 13 years old, and he just got his wings. So every chance he gets, he's mounting her because we haven't gotten him fixed yet.
Dawn.
Yeah.
What?
I went to see my granddaughter one day last week, and I get there and it's time for her bath. So I'm giving her a bath, and she's talking. All of a sudden, she's saying something my vag, something my vag, and I'm like, what? Like 10 times. What? And she taps my vag. I'm like, what? And then I yelled at her. I'm like, am I hearing this right? My daughter goes, yep.
Oh my God.
Hey, Bubbles and Raindrop, why don't you join?
She's already aware.
I'll be glad to yield my seat and make this an all-girls session.
Oh, you don't have to leave. There's plenty of room.
Bubbles,
There's plenty of
Raindrop,
room.
come on in.
I can go too. I'm on my cell phone. It don't matter.
Hey, come on, don't just
My
hang out.
mom's iPad
Let's
again.
mix
Let's
it
see
up.
what happens.
I'm not one to say let's mix in the testosterone, but we love you guys. So
Oh, wait a minute. I
hang
heard,
out.
Dawn, I heard we're having a three-way. Is that what I heard? Or threesome? Something? I heard something.
Yeah, it was gonna be you. Who was moving? You, Gilly, and Victoriano.
Oh, everybody's moving?
You, Gillian,
We're all in
Victoriano.
You weren't in
If
your car though.
Hey, but Christina, if you bring Nana in, it could be a menage a trois.
No, that's a menage a quadruple.
Oh.
Menage a quadruple.
Which doesn't that sound so much better?
Because it's French. Everything sounds better in French.
Christine, I got the dollars in the background today in honor of everybody making money today.
Yeah,
I
you know,
hope
I didn't
Coach
make as
doesn't
much as I
review this
thought,
tape.
but I made a lot. I was very happy. I was so happy. Oh my God.
How'd you do?
I did good. I thought I was up to like 6,000. Then I was like, no, 5. But it turns out I made in total for just Apple, I made 3,600.
Okay, shit.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's good.
Raindrop's in. She's about to join the panel.
I went not way out of the money, just a couple out of the money, a few out of the money, and I got I wish I'd gotten them all at once because I would have made so much more money, but I kept getting more as it went up, and I didn't have enough for the last one. I had 99 contracts. I couldn't get that 100th. I didn't have enough left.
Wow.
Good job.
Yeah.
99
You
contracts.
played it well, man. You made
She had
some money.
99 contracts, but a bitch ain't one.
But a bitch ain't one.
Dawn,
Double-
that's
right.
on every one of my
I'm
shirts.
sorry. Huh?
That was the
That's
most
on
I've ever
every one
done.
of my company shirts. Is I got 99 problems, but a dent ain't one. It dents out. That's on my shirt I'm wearing right now.
That's awesome,
I got
man.
99 problems, but a dent ain't one.
Nice.
I
Look
like
who's
that.
joined from the prison.
You're in prison.
He's at the prison wall. We can't
Did
hear
you
you.
come? Did you come to police the conversation? Because if so, you
Probably.
can leave. Because we are raunchy tonight.
Or because he heard it was a threesome.
Bruno, we can't hear you.
We're gonna pitch in and get him a microphone.
Bruno, here, I'll provide your dialogue. Go ahead and talk, and I'll provide your dialogue. I heard about a threesome. I'm all in. That's why I'm here. Where's the threesome?
He's gonna stonewall this conversation.
Right? Just like the one behind
Everybody
him.
be cool.
If Mark were here, he'd be going, okay, so we got Apple today.
No, Mark would be doing this so that nobody else can be heard when he wants to make his point.
Yep. Can you get louder? Yep.
I love it. I love the megaphone voice.
I know.
He turns that shit on real quick. If he's trying to make a point,
we
keeps talking louder.
We love you, Mark.
We do love you, Mark.
Live from ADT, it's Jimmy Kimmel Live. I love you, Jimmy Kimmel. You're the greatest. I'm so glad that you're able to join our panel here today. You have any jokes for us?
Yeah,
I think he does. Go ahead.
can you get out of politics and bring back the man show?
Yeah, right?
No kidding, huh?
Remember some of the ridiculous thing he did on the Man Show, and then he suddenly he's like pure as the driven snow.
That was the best show ever.
It was pretty good.
Girls jumping on trampolines.
Yeah.
It's
I
Juggies.
forgot about that.
The Juggies. And was the guy that would go like ziggy zaggy ziggy zaga. Oh, oh, oh.
Test 1 2, test 1 2.
Okay,
There
we
you
got
go.
it. We hear you.
Yeah, we
We
can
hear
hear
you
you,
now.
Bruno.
We hear you.
No, Bruno, we were able to hear you. It works
Dude, that
now.
so sucks that we can't play clips of this stuff. I would still be pulling up clips of this stuff with you
Can you
guys.
sing some requests for us?
I know, huh?
That would be
How about
cool, right?
feelings?
It would.
YouTube,
Bruno,
you guys
sing
need to bend the
feelings for
rules
us.
a little bit.
I'm just coming in here for like 2 minutes and then I'm leaving. I'm going back to work. Just wanted to show everybody something.
Is it okay to show on YouTube? Or do we have to censor you out? No, go ahead, show it.
No, whoever's in the is watching live and in the comments, if you're a member of ADT, type 1 in the chat. Type 1 in the chat. 1 1 1 1 1.
Can I just go 1 right here?
1
1
1 1 1
1
1 1
1 1 1.
1.
I'm on my phone. It won't even let me type in the chat.
Wait a minute. I missed something because I was I had worked out earlier and I took a shower and Jen said of course I have the phone going. She said Coach said something about an Easter special.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Let me
I
talk
heard-
about that. I guess I'll get that real quick. Promo code. Where are you? Promo code Easter 500. Easter 500. Easter 500. Take $500 off your first year of VIP Complete, VIP,
Ooh.
VIP Gold, or
That's a good
VIP
deal.
Lifetime.
Take what?
Damn
Take
good
500
deal.
off
500.
your first year.
The first year.
First year, yeah. Easter.
Any of them.
We got a lot of ones here, Bruno.
All the VIPs. Yep.
Okay.
And by the way, Special K, that was my CB handle when I was a big 14-year-old CB.
You were taking Special K at 14?
You
No,
said
that
you
was
were a 14-year-old girl.
So there's 3 VIPs now, right? VIP Complete, VIP, and VIP Gold and VIP Gold Complete,
Yes.
right? Okay.
Gold Complete? What's that? I didn't hear that one.
And a
That's
lifetime once in a while.
Everything.
All right, let me show you this real quick, and I want to get out of here. I got more work to do.
Special K.
You are
is
a
the worst.
workaholic. We're
Is that
talking
a
about
drug,
workaholics. You're
Special K?
definitely a workaholic.
All right, let me share my screen real quick.
Christina, is Special K a drug?
Yeah, ketamine.
Ah.
Horse tranquilizer. Well, now it's
Well-
used for other stuff, but used to just
Yeah,
be.
it's used to run Tesla.
That's what we hear.
He stood up for ketamine. He said that's a perfectly fine drug to use.
For depression, is what he said.
Yep.
Raindrop has had some bad experience with ketamine.
I just
How's
use
she?
whiskey.
Good to know, Raindrop.
I like it.
Stick to your mushrooms, right? No,
She's a
I don't
psychedelic
want to
chick.
spread rumors
She
about
likes the
Raindrop.
psychedelics.
She harvests the legal mushrooms, not the illegal ones. Okay, what are we
they're
looking
legal
at here,
now.
Bruno?
All right, so real quick, a new rollout. I will be introducing this shortly. VIP members that have access to the workshop classes, we're going to have a new layout in terms of where to get the videos. You could still get them on Discord. But what I'm doing is I'm incorporating WAP side of it. So that way it's easier to see all together. You can be able to narrow it down what videos you want to watch. This is all the feedback that I've been getting in terms of streamline, in terms of simple to use. Where do I go? Where do I start? The whole onboarding process. Right now, I've done the workshop classes. It's going to look like this. So you'll have a similar to like a course. So let me start with the workshop classes here. So we have all the workshop classes from 2023 to 2024 with all of the videos inside. So you'll be able to watch it right from there.
Cool.
And you can go right down the list. Each one you want to learn about. You want to learn about support and resistance, option contracts, trading view indicators, scalping. You get the point.
That's awesome.
And then for all the other members, and again, this isn't live 100% yet. It's kind of like offline, and then once I'm ready to turn the switch on, it'll go out to everybody, and then you could start accessing this. This is the stock market trading. So again, based off the feedback, we have 58 lessons, starting with the basics, going down through all the list. You'll have all of the disclaimers, Zoom guidelines, discount codes, coach's rules, Jimmy's mindset, and then ebooks. You can see all these wonderful ebooks here. I know I'm moving fast, but I kind of don't want to give away everything all at once. So you have all of the stock market trading terms, stock market tools, websites and stuff like that. Coach's favorite books. We have all this here.
Oh, this is so awesome.
Yeah, that's amazing.
And then you'll have everything all in one screen. So you could see, go right down the list. Okay, what do I want to learn about? Pre-market setup? No problem. I got you. There's a video on pre-market setup. All right.
Nice.
Yeah, you want to do market analysts or market analysis? I got you right here. Critical levels. We'll watch them.
Now you got the dictionary, the translate our terms.
And again, we can add to this and take away from this. So if we do like stock terms, if we go all the way down to the bottom, we have all the stock terms here, and including our ADT lingo.
There you go. Wonderful.
Yep.
That's
and then
awesome.
we can do different sections for different things. So EWO 2-minute coaches 2-minute drill. Gotcha. And don't want to give away the farm there on that, but we have a whole bunch of EWO videos that you can watch over and over. It tells you each section how long it's going to be. 52-minute, 21 minutes. This is how long each section, each video will tell you the times. Intro to options, intro to covered calls, intro to cash secured puts, intro to poor man covered call. This is what's in the pipeline, and I'm still adding to it. So just want to.
Are you doing your own HTML on this?
I'm doing my own. I'm doing a lot of like making sure the videos fit, making sure the sizes are right, and also writing the when you put the terms in. Some of it is just drag and play, but others, if you have to like type it out, I have to type them out individually. Discounts and stuff like that.
Do you have a template that you're working with, or you wrote this all from scratch?
No, I didn't write this from scratch. It's a program that you can work inside of WAP and add all the stuff into it.
That's cool.
So,
is that an effort to free up some storage on Discord or avoid the storage problems on Discord and stuff like that?
Well, that's the beauty of this, right? There's no limit to the size of the video.
Oh, nice.
So you'll have straight, like right now, you can't tell, but if everybody turns up their quality, if they go to 1080p, you go to 1080p on YouTube, you'll be able to see this in like 4K or 1080p, depending on how it is recorded. So there's going to be no quality issues. I don't have to shrink it down to 500 megs. I could put the full video and full quality up so you could see it.
That's a pain in the ass with Discord.
Yeah, you could also do this, full screen it.
Oh, nice. That's great because I have trouble
That's
seeing
awesome.
the videos sometimes.
Yeah, full screen it if you want. I had a meeting today with WAP in terms of what we needed extra. They're going to work on getting us some extra features. So
well done.
Yeah,
bravo.
Awesome.
But I want everybody to know this is in the works. Okay, so we will get everything all under one roof, kind of like an ADT university.
Nice.
And that's
man.
You know, here's a suggestion. Oh, that's what it is. It's progress. Let me go back.
What's that?
So there's actually a progress bar as you go.
Wait. You really want to see something?
That's awesome.
Talk
That's
to us, Bruno. Talk to us.
Learning, that's a learning management system.
Give me 1 second. Let me stop sharing the screen real quick. Only because I don't want sensitive information to leak out. Hold on. I'm
excited. I don't know about you guys, but this is amazing. I'm gonna show you
something. I'm gonna show you something real cool.
But I see that progress bar. That's really cool for onboarding purposes.
Oh yeah. You just wait until you see this part. Here we go.
And shout out to you,
Gilly.
Bruno. You are doing an amazing
Gilly?
job.
Yeah, I see Gilly right there.
There we go.
He looks just like Gilly. I mean, that's like an AI version of Gilly.
This doesn't have sensitive personal information, but check this out. Total completion, average completion. I can also quiz people, add some grades to it. We also have how many people completed it. And then at the bottom, Portuguese Flying Stew, 3 lessons completed, 5% completion percentage. So this will say who the best student is, who's the top of the class. So if you come up to us and say, I don't know where I'm starting, and I could just turn around and say, okay, what's your Discord username? And then I can go look you up. You haven't looked at a single video.
Excellent.
So how are you struggling?
Nice.
Are you watching videos? There's no more, yeah, I'm watching the videos. And then you're really not watching the videos.
What'd you have for dinner? When did you go to bed?
Buckets in the house, guys.
And that's it.
Wow, Bruno, you are amazing, dude. You have done so much work. It's not hard to see why your coach is right hand. Good job, dude.
It's everybody's chipping in.
Damn it, I'm being graded on my performance.
Yeah, you don't. Gil, you watching the videos?
I just like looking at the back of Christina's chair.
Thing's gonna access all of that, right?
Hey, does everybody know? It looks like Ted's trying to grow a goatee here.
I saw that.
Yeah. I'm getting renegade. Haven't had a haircut in a couple months either.
Oh, he is getting jiggy with it.
He's trying to keep up with Mark.
It's my Lent thing.
Right?
Your Lent thing?
No shave
if I'm not going to drink, I'm just going to look like I'm not drinking.
What's Bruno eating?
I'm still in my pajamas.
Like that tells us anything.
Hey, Bucket, did you have elections?
Did I have a what?
Where are you located?
My office.
What state? Oh,
Texas.
Okay, so you guys haven't done elections yet.
We haven't had what?
Elections, primary elections?
Yeah, we did that already. So it's foregone conclusion in this state.
Yeah. You guys are so blue, it's not even funny.
Japanese peanuts?
Although Austin is, right? Austin's pretty blue.
Yeah, so the centers, right? Inside Houston, inside Dallas, and inside Austin.
Yeah. You just freaked me out because I've got some peanuts right here, some Chipotle tequila lime peanuts, and I'm like, who's got Japanese peanuts?
Why is a vegan allowed to drink alcohol?
I'm sitting here with peanuts candy.
You what? You consider peanuts candy?
No, I have peanuts envy because I don't have any peanuts.
Bucket.
7-Eleven.
Yeah, she's drinking alcohol. Why is she eating alcohol?
Yeah, I heard. Nate told me today, man.
You didn't tell anybody.
Left your job?
Congratulations.
Nate told you what?
You left your job, right? You announced it or something?
No, I did not.
No, you didn't announce anything.
Look it. Nice.
Nana ate all the chocolates.
I ate all
Nana's
the
eating all the
chocolate.
chocolate.
Okay, maybe I'm wrong.
No. How do you people know this?
I heard you today.
Flowers.
You were talking to somebody. I
Oh,
don't remember who.
I got a
You
new
said it.
one.
And I don't remember who you said it to.
You got. I
He
didn't say
said
it
you
to anybody.
announced it though.
I haven't announced anything.
No, you didn't
Okay.
announce anything. You were talking to somebody. And I heard it all.
But wait.
Oh,
you're-
maybe
you're-
we overheard. Okay,
Sorry.
never mind.
You're being coy because
quiet
you're
now.
saying I haven't announced anything,
Or let
but
the
you
cat out
haven't
like you said.
denied it either. Fuck it. Let me be the first to ask the question the way that it should be asked. Are you or are you not
Unemployed.
Unemployed.
Trading full time?
No, I am 100% trading full time.
Woo!
Nice.
Fucking A.
Damn, you
Yeah,
guys couldn't
baby.
even,
Goddamn time.
you guys couldn't give him the man the opportunity to
No more.
announce
Gotta
that?
run to a meeting.
Yeah,
They
no,
must have overheard you
I'm-
having a conversation.
I'm just wondering how everybody, because I saw in chat and I saw, hey, way to go, Bucket. I'm like, what are you people talking about?
I don't remember who
I
you were
haven't
talking
made
to.
it. I try to keep, those kind of things. I don't want to burden
It's called
anybody
the
with
mute
it.
button,
Right?
Bucket.
Way to go,
Burning.
Bucket. 0 overdue library books.
No. I'm still running that. That's a job that's never going to go away for
You
you.
butt biter. All right, I'm out.
Yeah.
Peace.
Yeah, so I added
Happy
a
birthday,
new,
Bruno.
That was awesome.
Thanks. That was really
Bye,
great.
Bruno.
here, I added a new picture. This is we just went to Steamboat.
Oh, that's a nice picture.
That's really nice.
That's really
So those
nice.
are the girls.
What a beautiful view, huh?
Yeah.
Love it.
Oh, it was
Yeah.
awesome.
That is amazing.
What an
Hold
awesome
on, hold
week.
on. Put it back up. Put it back up. Put it back up. I slept that. Hold on.
Well, he can send you a digital copy.
Oh, that's pretty cool, dude.
It's all shiny.
Yeah,
I love it.
that was my gift because
What
I
a great
flew.
picture.
We took the whole family. So
Very nice.
we had
Hey,
the two
Bucket.
ladies and their husbands, and then obviously me, my wife, and my team. So yeah, it was awesome. That's where I was last. That's why I wasn't here.
Bucket never
We missed
looked
you.
back, man. You are on a journey right now, and you're going to be like, I can't believe that I made in 1 or 2 months what it used to take me a year to do.
That's right.
You're
Oh, I
gonna
hope
you're
that
gonna
happens.
be there.
I hope that happens.
Oh,
It
it
will.
will.
Hope's not a strategy.
Yeah, true.
It will
Very
happen.
good point.
And based on what we know, I mean, somebody was saying that you were here for 2 months. I think you've been here for 4 or 5 months, right?
Oh,
Yeah,
hell
remember I started in the free with Arlo and Miranda in September. So
Right.
I started. I mean, hold on. I know. I think I'm on 108 trading days now. So whatever that is. 108
So it's
trading
interesting.
days.
I've been hearing your voice a lot more, and I've been like, I wonder if he's doing this.
Yeah. Not at lunch anymore, right, Ted?
Right, yeah. It was like, and it used to be I'd be like calling you out and you weren't around, and now I call you out, you're always there. I'm like, oh, that's something that's different.
Exactly. Exactly.
But I swear to God, I swear to God, Bucket, for the time that you've been here, short period of time, you know this really, really well, and I have full confidence that it can be crazy sometimes, right? There's points where you're like, it's just like Coach said today. There's points where you're like, oh my God, why am I doing this? This is just crazy. And then you have a good day, and it all kind of goes away. So, congrats.
Well, thank
It's
you.
funny you were
Well,
talking about trading over lunch, and hell, someone today on the Zoom was trading during their review for their job.
I heard that. And you know what? That was the best thing that happened to him because he didn't put a stop in, and he came back and it ran on him.
Yeah, up 150%. And I thought he was gonna say, that he went to the boss and said, "Fuck you, I'm out of here."
I've actually been on the opposite side of that.
He pooped on his desk and said, "I'm gone."
He Amber Hearded.
Yeah. Exactly.
I've actually
And
been
then
on the
roll out.
You're not paying me enough anyway. You buy.
So Bucket, I really would love to hear the story. I mean, this is not an easy decision to come by, right? You've got to talk to your
Right.
wife. You gotta have the support of her. You've
Yeah.
got to. I mean, you're going through all sorts of thoughts yourself in terms of taking the leap. So why don't you walk us through that whole experience?
The pressure is real.
Diesel Dan, thank you for the tip. I appreciate you, brother.
Yeah. So, well, let's do this real quick because it's not about me. This is about the community. So, ultimately,
You're part of it.
you know, with the two out of the house now, and I don't want to say off the payroll, but kind of off the payroll, and my wife and I, and at our age, it was. I've been fortunate enough in my career to nice portfolio and a nice, let's say, retirement nest egg, and I'm getting to the point now, and I'm not trying to be political, y'all. If I wanted to make a transition in my career, I am not as attractive to companies anymore. I'm just not. At my age, at my price point for a company, it's just not as attractive. So, talking to the wife over the last 4 months, she saw how I was training at night and doing this kind of stuff, and you know, I've been 100% transparent, explain to her what I'm doing every day, what the ups and downs are and stuff like that. And we keep talking, and she's still, you know, a little nervous. I get it. But you know, I'm fully transparent and say, hey, look, today was $200 loss, or today was a $500 gain, or like today, significant gain, to get her comfortable, because it's not about me. I'm comfortable. It's about my wife. So the goal here, because, you know, we have other things, the goal was to make enough to take care of, you know, the bills and preparing for my last daughter to go to college, but I've already saved all her money, and that's already an account that's untouchable. So, you know, the risk for me is not as nervous as it could be. Not to mention that my departure package will take care of me for obviously several months, if not more. So it gives me the opportunity to take my training and experience to the next level, because it's not 1 hour before work, lunchtime with you guys, maybe at the end of the day. It's now all day.
You can
right?
put screen time in now.
So I have about 4 to 5 months more of where I can just make sure this is what I want to do without worrying about a single thing, right?
Right.
And I'm assuming that I will move up to your all's levels over those months to where I'm comfortable. So I've set a goal right now of what my target is every day. And when I achieve that for 30 days, I'll move the goal up, and then we'll see where we go from there, right?
I like
The
it.
thing for me, though, it's clear, for the, and I'm not going to go into them tonight, I promise, cash secured puts and those longer term plays, that to be very successful in those, which, I mean, yeah, they're doing extremely well, is irrelevant. It doesn't help me at all, because that's in my retirement accounts and I can't touch those. I have to be good at my day trading, which is my day trading account, to take care of, you know, the bills and things like that for family, right? I mean, the cash secured put things, I think I'm well over 100% in the first 4 months, right? I mean, it's been very good. So I'm very comfortable with that. So for me, the decision was more along the lines, do I think that this line of work, because this is a job and I treat this as a job, right? I have a dedicated space. I do the dedicated things. I take a shower before I come in. I may not be in a suit and tie anymore. Well, I was never in a suit and tie because I ran the company. I wear what I want. But I treat this like any other job. I'm not treating this like this is fun, do whatever, right? So for me, and Ted, your experience was very important, because I remember when you were thinking about going back into consulting, and I mean this as no disrespect to the people watching this show. People my age, that's really all we can do now, is be consultants. No one's hiring us anymore, right? And I'll be honest, y'all, I've worked in the oil industry for 33 years. I'm done. I've done enough.
Yeah.
I don't want to have to sit there and kowtow and make someone feel good about themselves because that's this generation. I don't really care. My bullshit tolerance is so far down. I'm just not doing it. And my wife knows it. I just said, I'm not doing it. So either I run my own company or do something different. And the reason I selected this was obviously part of this community and coaches training. But it's the fact that I can do this even as I get older, right? It's a skill that I can learn. So maybe I'm only doing day trading until my it's out of college, and really then all I'm really doing is playing with the cash secured put or the long-term swing trades. Because at that point in time, I'm not worried about income generation. I'm worried about using the resources that we've been saving our entire life, right? So that's the methodical approach. And, we're going to see where it takes us, right? If this is a disaster and I do stupid stuff, which I try not to do, then like you, Ted, I mean, maybe I need to think about consulting, but I'm not doing that to myself right now for at least the next 4 months, because I'm going to see what it's like doing this every day, and what I find is interesting is that I don't have to spend every day in. I mean, like today, the money I needed to make, I made in the first 35 minutes of the day. What I did for the rest of the day was play with the philosophies, right? Trying to do a channel trade with one share, just to make sure that I could do what I needed to do. So if I lost $1.50, I really didn't care, but it prepares me. So I'm still training, studying, and preparing.
Nice.
Seeing if what this is going to do. Ted, you somehow went like here and then went up here in like a matter of a month. Because I remember Dawn and I talking about it. And then the next thing I know, you were talking about your gains of $500. And the next thing you know, Dawn and I were talking to you one day and you go, yeah, I made $20,000. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
Well, how do you go from this to this? I'm like, well, okay. But it clicked for you. So I'm hoping everything clicks for me. So we're excited. My wife is nervous. I will tell you that. But
yeah, so
I'm open with. So she just comes in and she goes, "How was the day?" That's all she does. How was your day?
Add Bucket to the list of retarees.
Yeah.
Got another one, Coach.
So Bucket, it's a myth that you don't have a boss.
Yeah. Oh no. As Billy said earlier, I have plenty of. You saw the picture. I have 4.
There you go.
4. And if one doesn't want to be the boss for a day, the other 3 are really aiming and willing to step up.
There you go. But I really want to tap into. So you slow rolled this with your wife, or was there a moment when you made her dinner and lit the candles and said, "Here's what I'm thinking"? I mean, how did you introduce the idea?
I've been talking. Well, Angie and I talked about this in the summer, and I told her, I said, "Look, we could see the writing on the wall because the company that I was running was being acquired by a bigger company." And she was like, "Well, what do you want to do?" I said, "I don't want to do this and I don't want to do that." And then I said, "Look, honey, I'm very interested in this training." So even when I was doing the free version of ADT, I was keeping her in the loop, and she's like, "Well, how's that going?" So this has been the same journey for her, because I told her the day, she's like, "Oh, well, don't blow up our accounts." And I'm like, "I'm not." And I would tell her about my days. And I said, "Look, honey, this is only paper trading." Paper trading. And, you'd explain what that is and do that. And I mean, she's not worried about the mechanics. She's just worried about, okay, she thought this was just gambling. And, it got to a point where she actually started contributing, where she was like, "Hey, I just saw the news and there's this company called NVIDIA." I'm like, "Yeah, honey, I've been in this stock for about 10 years."
Jen does the same thing.
And
the great thing is she pronounced it the right way.
Yeah.
Right.
Ted,
I want to meet her.
Yeah, exactly. And so she's been involved in that. Now she's obviously concerned because, like, when the market goes down, and I try to explain to her how we play when the market goes down and things like that. But the key for us is we've always told each other, you've got to, if I keep her in the journey and she knows what's going on, and I explain to her how it's going, then there's no real consternation. So when the decision was made, I said, "Look, we're going to try this out." And of course, her first question was, oh my God, how are we going to afford, we just went on the ski trip. I said, honey, ski trip's paid for. I'm not worried about it. And then the next is, well, how are we going to do this? And how are we going to do that? And I'm like, well, here's my goal. Here was my settlement of what I'm going to do with that company. This is how many months. And I said, I'll keep track of it. And when you want to see the numbers, I'll give you the numbers. And, so far, everything's gone okay. So she's
That's
good.
The biggest thing, communication. Keep her in the loop and everything will be fine.
Yeah, I mean, I can't do what Nate does. Although I know why Nate does what Nate does. But if I ever have one of those Nate days, I'm going to do what Nate does. Okay, I'm just telling you right now. I'm not going to tell her. I'm going to be like, yeah, we had a good day. And I'm just going to put that money elsewhere, right? So that's really
so Bucket, can I just say two things? Number one is congratulations. I think that this is a great chapter for you, and I'm excited for you. But I also have to say that I'm excited for the ADT community because you've contributed so much, and you've just been such a great resource that I feel like we're that much better and that much more blessed because you are doing this full time. So thank you.
No, thank you, bro,
for your service.
I second that, Bucket. I mean, you have contributed so much to not only the community, but you're always, even you're getting off work, you're riding home from work, and you're coming in here,
Always ready to help.
and yeah, always ready to help. Pulling up the replay for us and reading the chat questions for me.
You were talking about the other day. I caught the end of it, and I was like, oh, I missed it. It was like a whole masterclass that you did.
Yeah, it's like reading the chat questions and all of that. And I mean, just doing stuff like with Christina. I mean, you have been an amazing part of the community already. And Mark McSee, and I'll speak for Mark right now because Mark's, if he were here, he'd say it. You have gone in the past 4 or 5 months past what he and I, well, now him, not me, not just he is elevated now. I'm coming. But you have really surpassed a lot of people in that same time frame. You're like one of the unicorns. You've really gotten this really quickly, and I'm impressed just watching you. And I learned from you. You say you pick up from us. We're learning from you too. The discipline, the tenacity.
He's so disciplined, and
the detail, the attention to detail has been stellar. I hear you ask your questions, and I'm like, wow, he is really detailed, and we would hear you hammer those questions out and get those answers and then actually apply what you learn. Not like ask a question and next month you're asking the same damn question. You applied what you learned and have moved to the next level. I don't blame you for retiring. It's long overdue because I think you can do this and blow it out of what I think you can be on Nate's level in no time. I'll be honest with you.
Yeah.
You got this, Todd. You got this, Todd. And the most surreal thing will be when one day you wake up and you're like, you know what? I just made enough today to go on that second Whistler trip, or
exactly.
Right. And it's so surreal because suddenly you realize all the things that you used to worry about, you won't be worrying about anymore.
Right.
And it changes your mindset. It makes you more generous with your time and your resources to your friends and loved ones. But it changes you. And once it's changed, I don't think there's any turning back. So we're so happy to hear this.
Well,
by the way, Vanessa says you got this, Bucket, but she's telling you that you need to wash your hands.
Okay.
Thank you, Bucket.
I don't know. I'm just reading it directly. It says you got this, Bucket, but wash your hands.
Yeah, damn slob.
What the hell's going on with your hands?
No,
dirty hands.
Dirty hands off that mouse.
I think the emoji doesn't show up.
Yeah, reading the emojis is hysterical. I have to look at it.
Wash hands. I'm like, okay, what does that mean?
I put YouTube over here so I can respond to people, and it's better that way. Like Diesel Dan, time to enjoy sunglasses with, and you're like, okay. And Vanessa says that was supposed to be clapping, not wash your hands.
Not dirty hands.
Awesome. No, you guys are great. So I'm looking forward to it. I still don't try to talk too much though, because there's so many things you learn.
Don, I think this is a great thing that we can talk about with Coach. We got to get the team together. Let's not, perfect can be the enemy of good, right?
Absolutely.
As far as I'm concerned, it's a weekend. We're outside. We're ordering pizza. It doesn't have to be anything fancy.
No.
Right?
Yeah.
Let's not overthink it and make it too complicated. The first one, it's all about everybody wants to get together. We've been around each other for so long. It'd be a great opportunity to do that sometime before the weather gets too hot, right?
We're going to look like the village people too. Like we know what 30 people look like, but if there's 13,000, holy shit.
Yeah, that's going to be crazy.
Yeah.
Well, at least I think it sounds like Coach has narrowed it down to just doing it where he lives in Forest Colony. He said they have like huge banquet hall, so he's probably going to end up doing it there.
Yeah,
so.
simple.
Yeah,
it's about being around each other. We don't have to make it too fancy like a boat.
No, just casual. Just casual. Yeah.
I'm right up the corner from him, actually, being in Maryland, and he's right there in Virginia. So
I think the important part will
always in front of his
government
house.
cheese fly down Mark McSee to South Carolina to drive up to Virginia. So they can drive to Virginia together.
There you go.
We got to get government cheese.
Definitely.
And we're gonna have a West Coast meetup. All the West Coasters.
Well, we're gonna have a Texas one at some point. We
kind
got
of in the
Paul
middle
over here. We got
there's
David
a
over
lot
here.
of Texans in this group, and a lot of them that speak up. That like
Callie's
you,
in
David.
Texas, isn't she? I think Callie's in Texas.
I think so. Yeah.
Miranda's in New Mexico, right?
Kelly's in like Arkansas or something.
Oh yeah. No, you're right. Arkansas.
Oh, that's right.
Texas. Yeah, and
Well, Gilly will come down to the Texas one.
I think
He's
Bubba's
like,
is in Texas.
Yeah, I'm in the. I'll go anywhere.
I'm close to Texas, pretty close. So.
yeah, I think Linda, Bubbles, David, myself, man, and there's some gentlemen I know for sure are here because they just live
Mitch
20
was
miles away
here.
from
He
me.
was from Texas too. When Mitch was here, he's from Texas.
There you go.
Eric Smoto's in California, right?
Yes.
Let's go.
We're just everywhere.
We'll just meet in Nebraska. You all can come to me. I'm in the middle.
I'll drive there.
It's right on the way, Gilly.
We need Coach to decide a date for a meetup or
Colorado.
something. Come on, Coach.
Come to Colorado.
Cannot
The
wait.
pressure's on.
I was just there, Christina.
I know.
It was
You
awesome.
had that nice snowstorm too. I mean, it wasn't nice for me because.
Well, when you got snow in Denver, we got 0 at Steamboat.
Well, yeah, and I'm in the foothills, so I got more snow than up north. They got like an inch. I had like 3 feet.
Buck it up if you had fresh powder while you were out there.
Oh, we had fresh powder, bro. 35 inches the day before we got there, and 12 the third day we were there.
Oh boy.
Oh wow.
It was superb. And
It's
and by the way, if you ever go, anybody that's ever skied the boat knows their powder is, I mean, it's fluffy. It's just fluffy.
I'm from New England, and people would go skiing out there, and it's like ice, I guess. And out here, it's like powder. I actually tried skiing out here a couple times. I'm not good at it, but I was able to do it because it's powder. It's nice.
As long as
Christina, their powder is to die for.
To die for. Loving it.
Yeah, you're not supposed to have that accent in Colorado.
My accent or his
Yeah.
accent?
Yours.
Mine? Well, I have it wherever I go.
Yeah, I know. You're in Colorado. You got to have that chill. Like the gentleman you talked to who lives in Mexico. The guy is hysterical. What's his
He's
name?
super chill. Super chill.
He's just like chill. Yeah.
Yeah,
The
he's
guy,
just really chill.
Don,
He's
the
probably
one you're
smoking
going to
weed
talk
all
about
day.
vegan stuff with.
What? Oh, Aaron. Yeah.
I mean, he's just like, yo, yeah, I'm jacked.
Dude,
I'm
he
like,
sounds. He is.
He don't have a care in the world. He's
just
like,
listening to him just gets you on this like high.
Mellow.
You know what I mean?
he's just
Yeah.
like, yeah.
Hey, I thought I didn't have an accent anymore until I started driving Uber and Lyft, and then every time somebody get in the car, where are you from? I'm like, I didn't even talk yet. God, yeah. And then I
Yeah.
realized I still have it.
You know,
if
I
we
think we could have
I
this-
know the feeling.
What?
You have the session at Gilly's place. Look how
I'm
big
just
that
gonna say, if
place
we
is.
assign Gilly, I mean, give him a week's notice. He can have that whole
gotta
thing
meet in
decorated
Gilly's
out like a
man
movie of
Yeah,
Footloose.
we'll have a party in
can't
that
see
garage.
You can't see it right now, but I have black lights all over this place
Oh
too.
my
Oh man, I love black lights.
You'd have to
Dude.
shade out the windows, but yeah, I got a big ass stereo that'll rattle this whole building and it's full of
Nice.
black lights. Like
I thought you were going to say you can't see it right now, but I've got another end to the building.
no.
Party at Gillies.
Well, I got a 3-car
Hey, look,
garage,
wait a
that's
minute.
it.
Isn't there a big place in Texas called Gillies?
Yes.
Yes, I remember
really?
Gillies from Urban Cowboy.
Urban Cowboy, yeah.
Mickey Gilly, right?
Yeah.
You guys probably can't even see them. There's one strip of black
With
lights.
a mechanical
I see
bull
'em.
inside,
I
right?
got 'em
Yes,
all over.
yes.
They're purple.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
Good
black
stuff.
lights are purple. I love them.
Well,
I
this
got-
was a very special. Oh, sorry.
It's a very special day.
It was
It's
a
a day
very
like any
special
other.
day. I'm smiling ear to ear. Bucket Todd, congratulations, buddy.
Thanks. I didn't know how everybody knew, but I'll let it go.
Well, it's so
Big
funny.
thanks.
I started to pick it apart. You were being really evasive still. You're like,
Sorry, I didn't mean to spill the beans on you. I had no idea it was, I just
Yeah.
heard
No,
it.
I think
Oh,
I
you
actually
know,
you were
did it.
talking
And
about
then,
it.
and then on
Denying it.
top of it, I said Nate told me. So Nate said he heard you say it though, Bucket. That's the funny part. So I didn't
heard
think it was
Bucket
a
say it,
It
too.
must have been the only thing I can think of. It must have been when Angel and I were talking, and she was like, "Hey, I think she asked me a question like, "Hey, I'd like to talk to you early in the morning about," because we were talking about Theta on some long-term options she had, and explaining to her how she doesn't need to worry about holding it overnight because they were so cheap. And she's like, "Well, let's talk about it early in the morning." I said, "Well, I think my exact words were, well, because I don't have to get up in the morning anymore to get to work. I don't get up early." And I think that's where it came from. And it was just a passing comment.
Whoever it was, they stopped and said, "Oh, wait, you don't work anymore." You said,
Oh,
no.
yeah. I don't remember it because,
I don't remember who it was either. But
yeah, but it was Angel I was talking to. I remember that now. You guys,
it was actually you who leaked it.
yeah.
spilled the
It had
beans.
to be. I mean, it couldn't have been
Damn it,
anybody
Bucket.
else.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to figure out how I did because I was going to wait at least a month of doing it and showing some decent progress.
It's easy to talk over this, and we're talking all day long, and you forget there's how many thousands of people listening. How many people are in there listening. I forget all the time and talk about stuff, and then you're like, wow, there's so many people listening. So
Bucket, why don't you make an official announcement tomorrow? It'll be really
Coach would love that.
Coach will just eat it up. Do it. Sometimes between 6 and 6:30, there's a pause. Raise your hand, and I swear to God, first of all, I think he's just gonna. He loves you.
Start the day off right.
But
He's
second,
never in there at 6 to 6:30.
sorry, California.
Doesn't get up that early anymore.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Your time. So 8:30
California
my
time.
time.
Sorry,
Okay.
I always do that. But
Yeah,
but
you're
the
talking
other
about-
thing,
Before the market open.
yeah,
He
the
said
other
Sunday
thing,
time is the best. I'm on Mountain.
the other thing is
Between 9 and 9:30 New York.
Pre-market.
9:30. So the other thing, Bucket, is what from his perspective, what a great testimony.
Yeah.
To all the hard work that you do, but all the
Feels good for him.
Yeah.
Accomplishment for him.
the people that are
no, I-
watching. This is the
Exactly.
American dream, right? And
Yeah.
your testimony to that.
Yeah, I'll
We
do it.
talked about
I'll raise my hand in the morning between the 8 and 8:30. Right?
There you go.
That's
And perfect.
it just depends, if coach is on a good day.
Read the room.
Yeah, I just have to read the room. And if I have to wait, I'll wait, right? Because sometimes it's like 8:15 and he's just getting to the pre-market ideas, right? And it's like, this is not the time to
It
do
might
it.
even be better if you wait until he goes live after 9 o'clock, because that way everybody gets to hear it. And it's
right.
Yet again, he's not only created now another retiree. He's created all these millionaires and all these people are retiring.
Another
he must
paid
be doing
actor.
something right.
Oh yes, definitely after he's opened up all the things.
I'd
Yeah.
wait till 11.
Yeah, no problem.
He's gone
Okay.
then. Are you
He's gone.
11. What's up to say?
You missed the
Yeah,
whole day.
between 10 and 10:30. That's the right time.
Yeah, he's
Gilly,
been
what we
scaling
have to
back and
do-
back and back.
What we have to do, Gilly, is just everybody agree that Central Time's the only one that counts.
Well, yeah,
Cut it out. Cut it out.
Like,
Cut it
he's still
out.
there at 11 Eastern. I mean, that's an hour and a
Maybe
half.
we
Baby,
should always
Eastern
use
Eastern
the market
Pacific time is the only
The
one. He always
market
talks at
time.
his time.
Eastern, baby. The market works
And
on
I say
our
both of
time.
them. And when I say time, I say my time, and then I say the Eastern time too. I say both of them, so everybody knows what I'm talking
Hey,
about.
do you like my
That's the only one that
Fender
matters.
shirt?
Fender?
See, it's a
And
California
ukulele, Corona, California.
Yeah, I live in.
That's nice.
Corona, California, man.
There you go,
Cool.
Ted.
That's your neck of the woods, right, Nana?
Look at that. Look what Gilly just showed.
What's he got?
Right
Oh,
on.
it's on video? Can't see.
Yeah,
Is that
yours
real?
is a little bit more
I don't
cool,
know. I
Gilly.
don't see
Mine is a
anything.
Fender ukulele
Oh, over
T-shirt.
I get these tins. They're tin. They're metal. I pick them up
I
at
have a
truck stops.
ukulele.
I pick them up at truck stops all
Oh
over.
yeah,
the
yeah.
And I have them everywhere.
That's awesome.
I live in Corona, buddy.
I love these
Gilly's
things.
hanging out at truck
I
stops.
knew that.
That's crazy. You have that shirt.
Wait a
Yeah,
minute, Gilly.
I'm a
Hold
lot
on.
lizard.
Put him up again, dude. Let me
You lot
see.
lizard?
Which ones you
Show 'em
want to
again,
see?
Gilly.
Yeah, I'll start here on the end. Drinking can cause
You
memory
should
loss.
flip your
or
phone.
even
Flip
put
your
a
phone
scarring on.
sideways.
Yeah, flip it sideways there.
Flip your phone side. Yeah. Yeah,
That
there you
better?
go.
There you go. You should do
Yes.
that all the time, Gilly.
Yeah.
Okay, drinking
Camping
can
without
cause
you.
memory loss or even worse, memory loss. Camping without beer is just sitting in the woods.
Hey,
Nice.
Gilly,
got a lot of- I got a
you've
lot
got
of-
really thick toilet paper.
I got a lot of beer ones. Here's Bob Marley. Can't fix stupid above it. There's the Fender. Smith and Wesson. There's Beware of Wife. Kids and pets are also shady. Husband is cool.
Nice.
Bad choices make good stories.
Marvin the
Nice.
Martian.
Sounds like
This
a country
is-
song.
this is my
blow up the
favorite.
world.
I have hundreds of these signs. This one is my favorite.
That's awesome.
What is that? Think
Ahead.
Think ahead.
I love that sign.
That's perfect.
Wow.
Because they screwed it up, right?
Yeah, they can't fit it all. I love it.
This is funny. I'm into stupid shit all the time, so it's perfect. I like it.
Redneck.
Route
what are some
66.
other-
Did you travel on Route 66?
No, but that's why I built my Viking.
Nice.
A friend of mine has a classic too, and we're gonna do it.
Do it, buddy.
We're not here for a long time. We're here for a good time.
Nice.
That's it. I've seen that before. That's an awesome saying.
This one's
Look at that old Chevrolet sign or bumper or whatever it is.
I love that one. That one, yeah, that's me.
Some other ones. Get more out of life.
Beware of
Beer.
zombies.
They're just some beer ones, but I don't know. I collect them all the time. See, I got several I haven't even hung up yet. I just got these when we went to that rock concert. I gotta switch to the other camera. Sorry.
You're good.
Well, I'll.
Now I can see what I'm doing.
There you go.
Yeah, more signs. These are kind of your patriotic ones. The right of the people to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed. Don't tread on me.
Don't tread on me.
This is my next car is a Trans Am. It's sitting outside. That's my next project.
Nice.
And tomorrow hopes we have learned something from yesterday. Love that one.
Gosh.
Oh, that's cool.
Yep.
That sounds like good dad advice.
I like it. I like it a
That's
lot.
dad advice?
You know what I love is that he's turned his conference table into a workspace.
Oh, any flat surface has shit all over it in this entire place. You can't set anything down anywhere. But here, all right, we're gonna
Okay, I just got fucking dizzy.
Hold on, this is my bathroom. There's a toilet, and when you sit on the toilet, this is what you look
Let
at.
that shit go.
I love that sign. This is funny.
That is
And there's
awesome.
your dog looking at you like, what the hell are you
Winston.
doing?
Oh yeah, they're bored. They miss me being able to do stuff.
Hey, Gilly,
You have
here's
a
one.
miserable life. It's not even funny.
Gilly,
Yeah.
Take a look
You
at
got a
this.
stove out there, washer and dryer.
I'll just read it. I'm working at home,
Refrigerator.
but as a bartender.
Oh,
If I agreed with you, we'd both be wrong.
Somebody's got the setup for real in there, huh?
There's a lot of shit in here. There's probably $3,000 worth of
That's a
bourbon in there.
booze. Yeah.
This bottle's
Booze
300.
cabinet. Blue label. Is that Johnny
So
Walker?
what you're saying
Johnny
is
Walker
like
Blue
we
Label.
should have the ADT party in your place. Basically, you're all set. You have the music, you have the decor, and the booth.
You guys,
Okay.
if we have it
Good to
here,
know.
there's about 20 acres of water. There's 28.
Oh, so we can bring the RV too?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Yes, I have 50 amp service out here everywhere. There's 20 acres of water. Stock.
Nice. Raindrop wants you to grow mushrooms.
There's morels. We got morels out here.
Okay, here's my last one, Gilly.
We found the venue.
Gilly,
Go ahead.
this one right here is the best. A recent study has found that women who carry a little extra weight live longer than the men who mention it.
Yeah. You know, one thing.
Where do you imply by carrying a little bit more weight?
No, that's just a.
What are you implying?
I want to say one thing before we get too far off. Bucket. So that's awesome. Congratulations on retiring and stuff like that. But I'll tell you what, like I'm working right now and I've been doing this for 10 years. I love it. I'm losing the passion in my company. I'm maybe not losing it, but all of my passion is going to trading.
Same here.
Yeah, I can't burn the candle at both ends, but that's exactly what I'm doing.
Two masters.
It's stuff, but I'm losing the passion in what I do. I really am.
I'm with you, buddy. I fully understand it. It's a process though, isn't it, buddy? I mean, because you have commitments and you have, obligations, and you just can't willy-nilly say, hey, I'm going to do it. You've got to feel comfortable with the next step, right? Obviously there's risk, but you got to just feel comfortable with that. And I am for now. Hey, worst case scenario, I'll come work for you and pop out dents. I don't care.
It's hard to let go of something, blood, sweat, and tears, and aggressive. I'm aggressive as shit. I follow storms all over the country, fix hundreds of cars every year. It's hard to even imagine letting that go. It's not a 9 to 5. People worry about leaving the 9 to 5 at Wendy's or something. Fuck that. I built a company, and it's very hard to say goodbye to that. It's hard.
Shit, man. I feel you, because Jen and I had to do it.
Yep.
And
Jen and I had to do it 5 years ago, and we were 12 years. That was our life. We ate, slept, and bread. Like that was all we did.
Yeah.
It's hard.
Yeah.
And for me, Gilly, the process was someone offered to acquire it, right? So you can't let those ideas come. It's like, okay, maybe this is just the next stage, right? So you never know what's going to come for you. Someone can just say, I love your exposure and your stuff, and you get what you need, and it gives you a little bit of leeway to take the next step where you want to go. Is how I look at it.
I tried to sell mine. I'm not going to get in.
We actually sold ours.
Oh, did you?
You still there?
Yeah, we're here.
Yeah, we sold ours. We had a guy that came after us that was in a neighboring, he was in like Rehoboth, and he ran a delivery service. And this was way before DoorDash and all of that. And we had Ocean City on lock. There was nobody doing it but us. So everybody knew who we were. And I mean, we ran it for like 10, 12 years. You know what I mean? All the restaurants knew us. And this guy was like, yeah, we're like, nope, you got to come correct.
Yeah.
But yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah. After a while, we got into some debt, and it was like, okay, we got to let it go. Unfortunately, you know what I mean?
You know what? I just
it was our first business. We just were learning while we were doing it. So we were lucky that it took off the way that it did. So
no, it's so great that you were able to do that.
Yeah. What were you going to say, honey?
Oh, I was going to say, I just realized, how Bucket, his camera goes off periodically?
Yeah.
I didn't realize that he's doing a little hit.
I was like, I thought he might have been taking a hit off a joint.
I just caught you, Bucket.
Under the desk. I keep going with
it. It was a Wi-Fi connection
issue. That the other day when you said something about it, I'm like, you know what? Because I think I saw him come back. I'm like, wait a minute.
What's he hitting over there?
But Bucket, there's no smoking in the library.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
I saw it the other day. I didn't say nothing. Now I'm like, oh, okay,
I saw you hit a vape one time. I was like, oh, I didn't know that. And then I forgot about it.
Yep. My secrets, I got to be on the camera less and talk less. But they're all coming out. This isn't good. Ted and Dawn are on like MI6 mode. I mean, let's expose. Gilly, just watch out what you show. Give yourself a blue screen in the background. Next thing you know, they're gonna show up at your front door here. I mean, these two.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
I try to keep it all behind the scenes.
We have an open carry law. So
Good.
Yeah,
I gotta
exactly.
bounce, guy. I'll see you tomorrow.
I got a bolt. Same here.
I know.
Love you,
It's
everybody.
6:30. We
See you.
put 2 hours in. Nana, thank you for coming and hanging out, baby girl. Appreciate you. Ted, same bucket. Thank you.
Oh,
Congratulations.
you know what? Tomorrow we'll
Yeah.
be there. I forgot I have everything. So not tomorrow. See you Monday.
Okay. Have a good weekend, though.
All right. You take care. Bye-bye.
Enjoy your Lavelle.
Bye.
Gilly, thanks for the tour.
You're welcome.
Christina, thanks for popping in.
Yeah, Gilly, that tour was awesome, bud. Thanks.
Yeah.
That was cool.
This is
That
where
was
I
fun.
live, man.
That was fun.
Mark McSee, Nate, with his
Feels like I got out of the house for a
$120,000
little
day.
Yep.
Wow.
Mustang Kids lecture McLaren on the wall.
This is where I go to get out of the house. Actually, that's a Lycan Hypersport.
And the entire chat is voting for the next event to be at Gilly's.
That's
I mean,
fine.
I know, right?
You're all sold.
Well, here's the thing. Nate got me hooked up into this Frontier Airlines that I can fly anywhere.
Oh, that's right.
Remember when he said that?
Yes.
Yeah, wasn't that like
And I
$500
just
or
realized
something?
I've got a
That's it for
laptop.
year?
I could go visit anybody.
There you go. There you go.
Just
I
one
decided to
requirement,
say my
right,
dog
Ted?
died, but in a way, that's
If you're
freedom.
going to go visit them, they have to have Wi-Fi during office hours.
I'm gonna have a tough time with traveling. I did go to the hospital last night. I have a DVT, so I'll be
What
on
is
blood
that?
clots. A deep vein thrombosis. Blood clot.
Oh no!
Are you going to get those
Yeah.
lead compression machines?
Shit.
No, I have right now. I got to give myself shots in the stomach for 2 weeks and blood thinners.
Yeah, bottle of
Yeah,
thin.
What were the symptoms?
my calf. I've had it. It's been going on and off. I had it years ago. My brother dropped dead from it, and 6 months later, I got my first one. That was like 20 years ago, 22 years
What was
ago.
going on with your calf?
It was hurting and I was limping and it got, my leg was swelling up just like last time.
Feels like
but,
a bad Charlie horse. That's what my friend says. He
Not a
has-
Charlie horse. No, it's just like a pain. It's just constant pain and it throbs. It's swollen and they get hot sometimes. Mine wasn't hot or anything, so I wasn't sure. I didn't think it was a blood clot, but I had an ultrasound and it was. So yeah.
Where do you
But,
live?
yeah. Colorado.
Oh man.
Does
That's a
the
long
altitude
drive.
affect it worse?
I don't think so. I don't know. I mean, I don't think so.
Well,
I
I'm
think
just
it's,
telling you, Christina, our entire family last week when we're at that altitude, it's like,
Oh yeah, you
every-
got to get
heart rate
acclimated.
goes
It's-
up, blood pressure goes up.
Yeah,
I mean, it's
yeah,
just
it does. I'm used to it. I've been here for years, so I'm used to. But if you're not acclimated, when I first came out here, I couldn't walk down the street. I couldn't ride a bike. It was hard. Yeah, it's hard to breathe, and you were way up too. So when
Well,
I go
maybe
to the
the
house with Vero, I
medication
had to
might-
bring my inhaler.
Maybe the medication might help bring that down because we'd love to see you.
Yeah.
I'd be on blood thinners. I was on Coumadin years ago, and it just made me sick. Like I was in the hospital for 2 years every month. My liver shut down, my kidney, like everything. So I won't go on Coumadin, but they have new different stuff now. So I have to go see the hematologist. So we'll see. But
You're in our prayers, babe.
thanks. I'll be fine. I'm fine.
Yeah.
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 It's all
I'm
good.
glad
It's all
you went to
good.
get that handled, though.
Huh?
I'm glad you went to get that handled.
Yeah, me too. I wasn't gonna go. I did not want to go. I had a
Yeah.
bad experience at the hospital a couple of years ago, and I don't want to go. Like if I have to be knocked out or anything, somebody's got to stay with me because I won't. I can't. I won't do it.
I feel you.
I won't do it. So, yeah. But so I went, and then I had a fight with the doctor, kind of, because they wanted to. They said, well, if there's a blood clot, we're gonna have to check your creatine or whatever for your kidneys to see, because I got to put you on medication, and so they wanted to take blood. And I've had my veins are destroyed from the nurses, oh, I'm great at it. And no, they're not. And I'd go home with bruises and it's bad. And then they still don't get anything. And I said, well, what if you're not going to get anything? Because there isn't anything. There's only one vein anymore in this side. And I had breast cancer so I'm not supposed to use this side anyway. And I said, well, what if you try and you don't get anything? You're not going to give me the medication? Is that what you're saying? Like, because if you don't get the blood work, you can't give me the medication. But if you try and you don't get the blood work, then what? What are you going to do? So finally, I gave the girl, I said, you got one shot. And she was really good, and she got it. She knew what she was doing. and she got it. And that doctor, she came in and she kissed me on the cheek, and I was like, what? Because I gave her one shot, and I said, you got one shot. Like, I was really adamant about it. I wasn't a bitch, but I was like, I'm not doing it. Nope, I'm not doing it. I didn't even want to come here. I said, I didn't even want to be here. I'm ready to go home now. So, but I let them do it. So,
how do we get from the needle to the doctor kissing you on the cheek? What happened in the middle of that?
Well, that kind of stuff happens here all the time.
I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, when I was young,
the shoe fetish guy, the doctor, you know.
Now it's older women.
He's got some stories.
Yeah. She walked right in and she grabbed my face and kissed me on the cheek, and I was like,
That's you. But I do have to point out, congratulations to Mustang Chris on the 2K week.
Yep. All right, Mustang Chris, way to go, man.
Means he's pushing the button.
He hit the button. Remember, he wouldn't hit it before. Nice.
And Timo says, Bucket, did you retire?
Look, it's going around, Bucket. It's going.
How did you hear that?
Look at all these rumors around us every day.
Well, you know,
that was a great song, by the way.
You're huge in the community.
Was it?
Yeah, it was. You're huge in the community, so it's going through like wildfire. Bucket, what?
Bucket.
Everybody's been waiting for you to do that.
Bucket.
Yeah.
He said, "Fuck it, Bucket. I'm retiring."
Yeah, exactly.
Bucket finally said, "Fuck it."
Yeah, Bucket.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Fuck it all.
Quitting. You look down on the piece of paper and you realize that quitting the job was on your bucket list.
That's exactly.
Wah, wah.
Ted's on a roll tonight. Roll the dice.
Yeah.
All right. Love you guys.
Love you too.
Love you guys. See you tomorrow.
Peace out.
Everybody have a good one. And we will do this mañana.
Right on. Right on.
Good night.
I'm gonna go ahead and play the.
I'm gonna figure out how to get out of here. Every time I got a different device this time.
It wouldn't be you if you weren't figuring out how to get out of here. Night, everybody.
Good night.
To sign up for any of the services, of course, website is always here. $200 for our regular membership gets you immediately into Zoom. You can see every trade I make. You'll get hot stock picks, the videos on demand, the IPO center, and the pre-market setup, all with the regular $200 membership. When you're ready to step it up, though, I highly recommend the VIP membership. You'll be able to start trading early at 4 a.m. You'll get to trade with some of our other millionaires inside of that room. You guys will get masterclass training with me every day at 8:15. You'll get the VIP lounge, all of those hot stock picks, pre-market setup. You're going to get the IPO center, the videos on demand, all of the workshop classes for free, and we put one of those on every single month. You'll get all the VIP training videos, the trading view indicators. These were designed specifically based on my 2-minute EWO, which, by the way, no trader in the world has ever used what we are doing with the Elliott Wave Oscillator. And we have a lot of people finding success, obviously, with this. You'll also get VIP seating at the meetups. If you are a VIP member and you want more training, VIP Gold, you can add that on for an additional $2,500 a year. Right now, as one of the specials that I have, this could go away, but right now, if you sign up for the VIP Gold, you will also get a free one-on-one with a moderator. That is a $500 value just for that. You'll get all the mastermind classes. You get every mastermind class for free during your subscription. You'll get 1 hour of tech support if you need it, so we can remote in. We can help you set up those charts. Anything specific, right, that will get you going, we can help you with that. You're also going to get, for the first time ever, weekend training. We've been doing it every Saturday at 11 a.m. Eastern. And because it's the weekend, it is literally like a one-on-one. You'll also get our news service showing us everything, right, that's going on in the market, and breakout rooms. So anytime we do a breakout room, that's only for VIP Gold members. You guys will be able to access that. Use your affiliate account. You guys will also get a piece of everything. So you have family members, neighbors, people in your church, people that you guys want to help out. You can give them your link, and that will also give you a kickback immediately. It's immediate. As soon as they pay for it, you guys will get money. You'll see it into your monies that you can just withdraw. Send them to AmericanDreamTrading.com.
The link to AmericanDreamTrading.com is right at the top of this live chat, and it's also located in the description of the video. Make sure you guys click that if you want to get signed up. And yeah, that's all there is to it. Everybody have a great night.